All right, y'all. How y'all doing today? Shirley back here with another video. What? Yes. So welcome to Brainstorm TV Productions. Welcome. Yes. Welcome to Brainstorm TV Productions. Where you will find business content. So I want to educate you. I want to I don't think I want to say it like that. No, I want to provide. I say it like this. I want to provide enlightening content, educational content, inspiring content, empowering content. So that's what I want to provide on my channel. Yes. So um, the niche for my channel is excuse me. Excuse me. So the niche for my channel and all my channels, except for my cooking channel that I am currently building. So the content for my Brainstorm TV One Productions, Brainstorm TV Productions, Brainstorm Entertainment Productions. Uh, excuse me. So what? I don't know what I was thinking. I have three production channels, but I'm telling you like this. So I guess when I named my channels, I was feeling that you have to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself that you can do whatever you put your mind to it. So I wanted to name my channels, you know, based on my content, but I wanted to name my channels the production channels because I want to be able to, produce great content, educational content, enlightening content. I would love to produce some movies, on my channel, put together some movies, yes, and then present them on my channel. So who knows what I will have on my channel? What? Who knows? Who knows? So my theory is that uh, I guess I would say believe in yourself. Believe in yourself that you can do anything that anybody else can do. Or you can do anything that you want to do. That's the main thing. You can do whatever you set your mind to. What are your hopes? What are your dreams? What are your goals? Yes. So, uh, and when I look at other people's channels and I see that they may have more subscribers than me, they have more likes than me, they may have more videos, but still, I'm going to keep it moving because I believe in myself. Yes, I believe in myself, and I believe that I can do it. And I am definitely going to put my mind to promoting my channel, building my channel, creating my content, creating positive content, educational content that will enlighten, inspire, empower. Yes. Also, those things for myself. I want to enlighten myself. I want to empower myself. I want to inspire myself to do, to do good, to present. I guess I would say to present uh, this educational content, this inspiring content, this enlightening content. So you definitely, it's one thing to say, hey, I want to inspire people. Uh, It's one thing to say I want to inspire people. I want to enlighten people. I want to educate people. I want to motivate people. I want to empower people. But first of all, you have to do those things for yourself. So you have to do those things for yourself before you can think about what doing those things for somebody else. So if somebody looks at your videos, views your channel content, subscribes to your channel, and who knows, they may be enlightened, empowered, inspired to start their own channel. So I earned a two. I earned I earned a two. I earned 2 degrees down Strayer University, right here in the United States of America. What? So um, that's why. my content is geared on business, business, maybe accounting, law, business, information systems, basically business content I like to talk about because that was my major down Strayer University, business administration and information systems. So, information systems, we talked about a lot of different ways. You could gather information. You could bring information. I guess I would say within your organization. How many ways? How many different ways can you bring information into your organization? So, information systems. So you're creating a system. You're building a system, creating a system. Basically, the system could be basically, it's not basic, but it's a step by step order of how you want something to be done. So that is what a system is. Say for instance, you have a system set up to do this. You have a system set up to do that. You might say, you might have 5 different things. You say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and those are the 5 steps in the system. Uh, yeah, it could be 10 steps, could be 5. So those are the steps. Those are the things you want to implement in that system to create that system, to build that system, to bring that system to life. So information systems. How many ways? Or so many different ways, and so many different things, so many different technology devices, technology tools. I guess I would say that you can use to bring information into the organization. Computers, laptops, you have mainframes, you have supercomputers, and then a few uh, I guess I would say tools that I will be talking about on this video: cloud computing, blockchain, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. So those are ways that organizations, bring information into the organization. Those are ways that they bring information into the organization. So just so many different ways. But information systems, that was one of my majors, and my other major was business administration. So business and business information, law, accounting. So all those things could go hand in hand. So it's like when you're running a business, you need all those things. You running a business, you own a business, you are working for somebody's company, somebody's organization. You need information. What if you are a manager? Managers get things done through people. Managers need information. Managers need information on their employees. Manager needs information uh, on different things about the organization, about the company that they are working for, that they are managing. So information is very vital to any organization. What? Yes. So information, business, how, as you running a company or you working for a company, say for instance you open your own business, uh, you need to know how you are going to bring in the proper information to run that business. Because without the right information, your business is not going to be successful. So that's why they tell you one of the major steps, one of the first steps you need to take when you are starting a business, opening a business, opening up the business, getting your business licenses and inventory and business name and, hiring your employees, making sure your tax information is correct. First thing you need to do is research. So you have to do research. You want to find out about the niche. What niche are you getting into? Are you going into the beauty industry? Are you going into technology industry? Are you going into the furniture industry? Whatever industry you're going into, you want to do your research. So I don't want to get all the way up into that, but let me get started. So I was just talking about the information systems. That was a major that I took down Strayer University. What? Yes. So get a college education I guess I would say getting a college education, it really does make you feel good about yourself. It makes me feel good. It will make you feel good because a lot of people think that I'll get a college degree, just so I can get a good job or expand my career. But getting a college degree, to me, it was more than that. It was more than that. It just gives you a whole another lookout in a whole nother lookout of the, I guess I would say, out in life. You know, it's just so much. It's more than just hey, I want to get this college degree. I mean, first of all, you want to learn. You want to learn about the niche that you are, studying. Say for instance, my niche was business administration. I mean, that was my major, but you can still call it a niche because there's so many things that goes with that. So business administration, and my other major was information systems. So I mean, I learned a lot in both of my majors, both of my degrees. So when people tell me, "Oh yeah, you're not working for no big time corporation. You have a degree, but you're not working for no big corporation. You don't have no big time job. But first of all, you have education, you have knowledge, and so many things you can do with a degree, and it gives you a whole new look on life. It gives you a whole new look. And I mean, you see the world differently. Is what I'm saying. See the world differently. Sometimes people even treat you differently. They know you have a degree, believe it, you get treated differently as opposed to somebody that, doesn't have one. But I don't want to get all the way up into that, but it's all good. Yes, so if you can, at least, I always tell young folks, I tell my sons, I tell my grandsons, my granddaughters, they're real young, so my granddaughter's 5 years old now, but I tell my grandsons, if you can, go ahead and at least get you an associate degree and then work from there. But it's good to get. I think it's good. I feel it's like to me it gives me a different feeling about myself as opposed to not having a degree. So when I look at myself and I look at my life before I had my degree, it seemed like I had a different feeling, but I have a better feeling about myself now. I'm not saying that a degree will make or break you, but to me, it gives you a better feeling about yourself, about your future, about I guess I would say opportunities. More opportunities, not just saying that you have an opportunity to work for a big time corporation when you get a degree. I mean, that's cool too, but what's wrong with running your own business? I mean, you can build your own brand, build your own business, build your own brand. Your brand is your company. Your company is your brand. What? Yeah. So I don't want to. I tell my friends and my family, don't just get a degree because you say, well, I'm going. I mean, that's one of the reasons. That's a good reason because we do have to pay bills. We do have to pay bills. That's important. Yes, but there are so many reasons why a degree is important. But so let me get off of that and let me jump into cloud computing. So I want to talk a little bit about cloud computing, blockchain, the blockchain technology that a lot of companies are using now for safety and security of their information within their company, within their organization. So I want to talk about cloud computing, the blockchain technology, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. So let me start out with what is cloud computing? One of the most effective ways to save money and be efficient as a small or medium-sized business is to operate under cloud computing services. Just like our personal home Cloud stores our photos, our favorite songs. Cloud computing for business is a way of storing information and sharing it with employees so that work can be done, so work can get done at a quick pace for less money. So, like I said, when I was talking about that information, I mean, information is, I mean, the world is built on information. We all need information. I mean, say for instance, you want to write a book, you have a recipe, you want to make a cake. You need the information. You need the information. You need the recipe. You need the steps. You need the steps to take to make that cake. What do you put in the cake when you want to make it? I mean, you need your flour, your vanilla, your vanilla extract, your flour, your eggs, your milk, whatever you need to put in that mix to make that cake. So it says just like our personal home cloud stores the cloud. So if you have information in the cloud, you have your photos stored in the cloud, you have songs stored in the cloud. Cloud computing for business is a way for storing information and sharing it with employees so that work can get done at a quick pace and for less money. And it says to further understand this concept, I want to look at this article. It says further understand this concept, this article will explain what cloud computing is, how it works, and what the benefits of using cloud computing are. By the end of the article, you'll be able to make an informed decision about using cloud computing for your business. So a lot of companies are definitely using cloud computing, and I know that when you look at if you have an Apple phone, well, I mean probably an Android phone as well. So I know on my Apple phone I have the iPhone 14, so you can store all your pictures and your information in the cloud. You know, so I learned in school actually at Australian University, you do need to always, especially when you're running a company, you always need a place where you can have information backup, basically a backup files for a lot of your information in your business. You always need to back up your files because what if a fire happens in your company or something goes down and you don't have your information or your files backed up at a different location, and then that will be very damaging to your business. And it says cloud computing is the delivery of computing services over the internet, which can mean faster innovation and flexible resources for your company. In very basic terms, cloud computing is when a business is able to operate part of or its entire company via the internet. This can include servers, storage, databases, networking and software. The easiest way to understand what cloud computing is by thinking of all the files and technology used in your company as being switched to being on the internet rather than on the hardware computer you use to do your work. So it says the easiest way to understand what cloud computing is by thinking of the files and technology used in your company as being switched to being on the internet rather than on the hardware. So in other words, it's still saving all this stuff on your hard drive on your computer. It's being stored in a separate location, like they're saying, on the internet. So it says if you're thinking about when you're thinking about cloud computing, just think of it as your files and technology when you use it in your company as being switched to being on the internet, instead of on your hard drive. A lot of times, too much. Uh, Basically, so in other words, cloud computing is like a storage. I guess I would say a storage tool for information, because all the information on your hard drive, it can make a lot of times it can give you a lot of problems on your computer, because I know sometimes I have to delete a whole lot of stuff on my phone too, on my cell phone, my iPhone. I find myself having to delete videos You know, because in other words, when you buy a phone, you know, iPhone or Android, you have a certain amount of storage. You have a certain amount of storage, and if you have too many videos or too many pictures on your phone, sometimes it can cloud, it can clog up your memory. And it clog up your memory means takes up a lot of space. So that's where they're saying that this cloud computing comes in handy. Right? So it's all good. Yes, cloud computing, the most common ways organizations are able to use cloud computing are cloud storage, stores files needed by the business, and sync to each employee's computer so that everything is stored automatically in the cloud. What? Cloud storage allows you to share files securely and access them on any device, including the personal computer. So, I mean, that's. I mean, so when I talk about the major that I studied at Australian University, information systems. So, when I graduated, we didn't talk a lot about cloud computing, but so my teacher always, well, I mean, he didn't always tell me, but my teacher told the whole class. He said, you know, in other words, our major was information systems, but you know, they also have a major called computer information systems. So computer information systems, that is when you are using technology, you're using computers to bring that information into your organization. But and information, my major is information systems. So an information system can, I still can use a computer. I still can use a computer. I can use technology as an information system to bring information in my organization. Because, like I said, without information, and you running a business, you can't get nothing done without the right information. Without the right information coming into your organization, whether it be from the managers or some of the employees. So different employees bring different skill sets as well. So you might have some Hispanics working for you, working in your company. You have African Americans, you have Caucasians, you have Indians. I mean, you have different people coming from different cultures. So we talked all about that too. Different cultures bring different skill sets within an organization. So there's a lot to talk about. I mean, I learned a whole lot down Strayer University. But I know that when you get in actually on a job site, uh, you may see things differently. Things may look a little different than when you learn certain things in the book, but then actually when you are actually working in it, I know it may be different. Even if you run your own business or you are working for somebody else's brand, somebody else's company. So let's talk about, it said common uses of cloud computing. I said cloud storage, cloud backup, and we have cloud hosting, software as a service. All right, let's talk about cloud storage. It stores files needed by the business, and sync to each employee's computer. So it's synced to each employee's computer so that everything is stored automatically in the cloud. Cloud storage allows you to share files securely and access them on any device, including a personal computer. So in other words, you can access these, the files from your company. You're working for a particular company, you can access certain files, you can access certain files from any computer, any computer, any laptop. Because a lot of people nowadays are working from home. So they will definitely be given the right tools from their company that they are working for. They are given the right tools. So it allows them to be able to work from home on those files, on those company files that they will ordinarily work on from the business site. If they're working from home, they have the laptop, they have the desktop. Then we have the cloud backup, larger systems that can back up crucial technology, such as a server, will protect the loss of files, information from cyber attacks or server crash. The best cloud backup services combine storage, data synchronization, and restoration. Real-time backups, archiving I don't know why I said achieving, archiving, but it's all good. What? And high level security. Many cloud storage services also provide cloud backup functionality. Then we have cloud hosting. Facilitate multiple types of information sharing, such as email services, application hosting, or web-based phone systems, and data storage. A cloud hosting service can host your business website, manage databases, and house domain names. So we have the software as a service, SaaS, a cloud-based application delivery solution. These internet-based software services can allow companies to do their sales management, financial management, or email marketing within their online platform. What? Oh, yeah. So, what? Services such as QuickBooks can, for example, help businesses keep track of their and have been set up for even the least tech-savvy manager. And it says these common uses of cloud computing can help businesses not only protect their information, so information protection is the key. So I want to get into this blockchain technology. So the blockchain technology that a lot of companies are using, it is also geared toward protecting information within the organization, protecting information, payment transactions of that nature. And, so in other words, are like places like businesses like, I think, PayPal. I know PayPal uses this blockchain technology, but I want to get into it. What? I want to get into it. I want to get deep into it. As remote work continues to gain popularity, that's what I said, remote work. That's what I do. Yes, remote work. So as remote work continues to gain popularity, these types of services can be crucial when running a business. What? You want to be able to manage both your in-person employees and those who work from home. What? And without some of these cloud computing services, you would not be able to do so. Yes, because you're thinking that also you have employees that's working from home. That also could be a security risk. So companies definitely have to weigh their options, because that can be a security risk. Um, employees working from home with a company's vital and important information on someone else's uh, technology device, their laptop or their desktop computer. So also that could be a security risk. So that's why a lot of these technology tools that companies use, they are mostly geared towards securing the company's information. Yes. So what if you have a company, or you're working for a company that they have a lot of trade secrets? So I mean, information. Whatever company you're working for, if you own a company, you're working for someone else's company. Any company you work for, I know the owners of those companies definitely will let you know that their information is very important to them, is vital to them. Customers, personal information, employees' information, just the overall business information. Benefits of cloud computing. It says cost. The cost of using cloud computing services is a lot cheaper than having to pay for the physical infrastructure needed for an office. Instead of paying for multiple computers, for example, each employee can have their personal computer and access everything needed from the internet. So in other words, for example, each employee can have their personal computer and access everything needed from the internet. So they don't. That's what I'm saying. When they working from home, working remotely, wherever, because they can work remotely from somewhere else rather than an office. It could be from their home. It could be another remote location. But in other words, you run in an office, you still have to pay the electric bill for the office. You might have to pay the water bill. You have to pay rent for an office. But if employees are working from home, they can definitely save. A company can definitely save money. So I never thought of it that way, but that is a reality. That is reality. In other words, that I know because since COVID came about, a lot of companies are letting their employees work from home. So I would love to work from home. So yes, I definitely would love to work from home. So I work from home, doing my YouTube and then writing my books and everything. So my YouTube channel. So I work from home on that aspect. But let me continue. Innovation, scale, collaboration. So I say the benefits. These are the benefits. These are some more benefits of cloud computing. Benefits of cloud computing: cost, remote work, innovation, scale, collaboration. So we have remote work, easy to have the whole company online without the need to have an actual office. This is often preferable for many employees, and you can have workers from all over the world instead of only from one location. So that's good. You have employees from all over the world, different cultures. They work. You might have somebody working in Nigeria, working remotely. Somebody working in the United States, in California. Somebody working over in DC. Uh, somebody working from here, there. Somebody working from Canada remotely. So, and like I said, different cultures. Different cultures bring different skill sets. Different cultures can bring a lot to an organization. So different knowledge, different knowledge, different skill sets, a different way of doing things. So your culture is how you do things, your behavior, how you do things, your religion. So behavior, I mean, how do people act in this particular culture? How do people act in that particular culture? So when you're hiring people, I mean, I have never been a manager, and I was never responsible for hiring different people, but I just learned that from the book. When I was at Australia University, I just learned that we talked about culture and different cultures integrating within the organization. So we talked about things like that. I know it was probably one of my business courses. I took business ethics, and I took some. I think it was what's the name of that course? Managing and organizing people. I took business ethics. I took a law course, a business law. I took a couple of accounting courses, managerial accounting, and the basic accounting course. And it says scale. Businesses can grow easily when everything is done by cloud computing. As it is easy to do things such as share resources or data needed to do the job. With costs down due to using a cloud computing system, you also have more monetary resources to get the help you need for certain projects. Meaning your business can become bigger at a fast pace. So there's so many different ways when you're running a business that you can implement to help your business grow. You definitely have to hire the right employees that want to see the best for you and your company, your brand, So you don't want to hire people that's want to see that your business, you want to help your business fail. You want to hire people that can help your business grow. So let's go to data storage. It is a lot easier to store large amounts of data when you use cloud computing. This can be very useful, especially for businesses that need to keep records for a particular amount of time, or if your organization works with large data files such as high definition photographs. And well, as with anything else, any anything we do, anything we use, any technological device, any technology tool that companies use, there are always going to be concerns of cloud computing. So I assume one of the main concerns would be uh, data security, information security. So, hackers always find a way to infiltrate a system. So hackers get in and infiltrate your system, get access to your pertinent, important information, your business information, your company's information, your emails, your employees and customers' addresses, phone numbers, things of that sort. So concerns of cloud computing. Not everything about using cloud computing for your business will come without some risks. Before deciding to move your business to the cloud, think about the following concerns. Security. Using cloud computing services can make your business vulnerable to hacking, as I was saying, and leaks of sensitive information. So that information is powerful. And it says privacy. Businesses that use cloud computing services have to be aware that their data is being collected by companies such as Google. Some worry that the amount of data is too much, while others argue that data collection is something we all have to be aware of and deal with on a case-by-case basis. What? I get a kick out of this. What? I get a kick out of this information system. So I just thank God, and I just want to thank my professors down at University. I spent 6 years down. What? I spent 6 years down Strayer University. So when I left, they had about 13 campuses. I left in 2001. So I know they have over 100 and something campuses now. Maryland, Virginia, DC, different states. They have really brought in their horizon, really. So security, privacy, availability. So these are some of the concerns of this cloud computing. If there's a large service outage for a company that you use for cloud computing, will you be able to access your information so that your business can still operate? Outages, hackers, so different risks. So businesses always have to deal with the pros and the cons of using these different technology tools. These concerns are what every business owner looking to move their business to cloud computing. Just think about, you got all your information in the cloud, and you have to, you have all your pertinent, your important customer information, your shareholders information, employees information, managers information. Just overall business information. And then you're putting everything in the cloud, and you feel, you hopefully that this cloud computing that you are implementing or using within your business, you are hoping that it's safe and secure, And it says something to remember when thinking about cloud computing is that you do not have your entire business online, right? That's what I'm just saying. What if you have all your information from your business online? So I know somebody once told me, said, you never put all your, when they were talking about relationships, when they said, what? When they were talking about relationships, but they said, you never put all your eggs in one basket, So, but then I'm looking at this in the same scenario. Something to remember when thinking about cloud computing is that you do not have your entire business online. So let me calm down. Start with storing only a few files or using services only for a particular part of your business. But never put all your information, all your company's information in the cloud. In the cloud. This will allow you to assess how well cloud computing services work for your organization and if you want to continue to use them. So in other words, you're running a company, running a business, you run an organization. So they're just saying, don't put all your business's information in the cloud all at once. Put a little bit in there and see how things are working for you. See if you can trust. See if it's secure, So they might have to set up some blockchain technology to create those blocks and those chains of information. So even with this blockchain technology, and still probably some security risks. So it says start with storing only a few files. So that's what they're saying. Store a few files and see how the cloud computing services are working for you. See if you can trust them. See if the security is tight like they say they are. You know, making the decision to start using cloud computing for your business may not be an easy one to make, but the benefits seem to outweigh the. I try to be so fast. Oh, the benefits seem to outweigh the concerns. Cloud computing services are a great tool for any business looking to save money and will continue to grow in popularity in the future. So that is cloud computing. Let me move over to the blockchain technology because I'm at 40 minutes. So let's move over to this blockchain technology and see what that is. So is what is this blockchain? What is blockchain? What is blockchain technology and how does it work? So I read a little bit, did a little research on this blockchain technology yesterday. Well, actually a few days ago. The blockchain technology is an advanced database mechanism that allows transparent information sharing within a business network. What? So when you think about this blockchain technology, you know, based on information sharing information. So I took a course also called networking, sharing information. So that's all businesses do: share information. Share information with other businesses, share information with their customers, share information with their employees. So it's definitely a good reason for them to want to secure their information, to secure their networks, secure their business information. So it says a blockchain database stores data in blocks that are linked together in a chain. This stuff is so interesting to me. I just love doing research. What? I love it. So, what is the blockchain technology? Okay, let me. It's so many. It's different. Different articles that I can read from. It says, "What is blockchain?" Blockchain is a secure database shared across a network of participants, where up to date information is available to all participants at the same time. So you definitely have to be a participant in this blockchain. So you can't just you know be someone that wants to access somebody's company's information. So blockchain is a secure database. So in other words, it's a secure database that is. I assume that it's the particular employees that work for a particular company. So they are they dealing with this network. They want to get information from the network about the company. They may be working on, I guess, a certain assignment or on the network. So it says it's a secure database shared across a network of participants. So it definitely have to be a participant of that company where up-to-date information is available. But you have hackers that would try to get in and get that information, infiltrate this networking system. See, blockchain is one of the major tech stories of the past decade. Everyone seems to be talking about it, but beneath the surface chatter, there's not always a clear understanding of what blockchain is or how it works. Despite its reputation for impenetrability, so they're saying that you can't infiltrate those blockchain networks. You can't penetrate them. You can't. That's why they say impenetrability. So but who knows? Hackers, they always find a way to get in, but they always find a way to get in. Because I know I received a couple of letters from a couple of companies that I was dealing with, and they said, well, your personal information has been compromised. So we are not sure about all the information, but your name and your address and your blah 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 may have been compromised. So I mean, these hackers always find a way to infiltrate these systems. Okay, so the blockchain, this blockchain technology. So blockchain is a technology that enables the secure sharing of information. Secure sharing of information. So let me write that down. Secure sharing of information. Uh, data obviously is stored. Data obviously is stored in a database. Transactions are recorded in an account book called a ledger. A blockchain is a type of distributed database or ledger, one of today's top tech trends, which means the power to update a blockchain is distributed between the nodes or participants of a public or private computer network. This is known as distributed ledger technology. Nodes are incentivized with digital tokens or currency to make updates to blockchains. Blockchains allow for the permanent, immutable, and transparent recording of data and transactions. So, in other words, when these transactions and this information is recorded, these transactions are recorded. So, in other words, somebody, you have a PayPal transaction that came in. So they're saying that these transactions are they are permanent, immutable. So they can't get rid of them. They're permanent and transparent recording of data and transactions. This in turn makes it possible to exchange anything that has value, whether that is a physical item or something less tangible. A blockchain has three central attributes. First, a blockchain. I said blockchain. Let me stop playing, y'all. It says, next, a blockchain. Did I read that? Oh, no, hold up. I missed. Oh, no, I missed. I'll skip the paragraph. First, a blockchain database must be cryptographically secure. Cryptographically secure. That means in order to access or add data on the database, you need cryptographic keys. So you can't add or access this database unless you have two cryptographic keys. A public key, which is basically the address in the database. So the public key, the address in the database, and a private key, which is a personal key that must be authenticated by the network. It says next, a blockchain is a digital log or database of transactions, meaning it happens fully online. What? Yes. And finally, a blockchain is a database that is shared across a public or private network. One of the most well-known public blockchain networks is the Bitcoin blockchain. Anyone can open a Bitcoin wallet or become a node on the network. Anyone can open a Bitcoin wallet or become a node on the network. Other blockchains may be private networks. These are more applicable to banking and fintech, where people need to know exactly who is participating, who has access to the data, and who has a private key to the database. So we talked a lot about that in one of our the different keys, private key and public key in my networking course at Australian University. So I might do a video on that. Maybe one day I may do a video on some of the stuff that I learned in my networking course. It says these are more applicable to banking and fintech, where people need to know exactly who is participating, who has access to data. Right, you can't just let anybody have access to your data, your information in your company, and who has a private key to the database. Other types of blockchains include consortium blockchains and hybrid blockchains, both of which combine different aspects of public and private blockchains. So how does this blockchain work? So I'm just trying to whiz through this. A deeper dive may help in understanding how blockchain and other DLTs work. When data on a blockchain is accessed or altered, the record is stored in a block. So in other words, when the data on a blockchain is accessed, the record is stored on a block, stored in a block, alongside the records of other transactions. Stored transactions are encrypted via unique, unchangeable hashes, such as those created with the SHA-256 algorithm. New data blocks don't overwrite old ones. They are appended together so that any changes can be monitored. So new data blocks don't overwrite the old ones. Yep, they are appended together so that any changes can be monitored. And since all transactions are encrypted, records are immutable. So any changes to the ledger can be recognized by the network and rejected. These blocks of encrypted data are permanently chained to one another, and transactions are recorded sequentially and indefinitely, creating a perfect audit history that allows visibility into past versions of the blockchain. So I'm not going to read too much about this blockchain, but if you want to learn more about the blockchain technology, you can always do more research. It says when new data is added to the network, the majority of nodes must verify and confirm the legitimacy of the new data based on permissions or economic incentives, also known as consensus mechanisms. So in a public blockchain network, the first node to credibly prove the legitimacy of a transaction receives an economic incentive. This process is called mining. So I'm not going to read all this, but it says, what is proof of work? What is proof of work and how is it different from proof of stake? So I'm not going to get all into that. But you can read more on this blockchain technology. Uh, So it seems to me that this blockchain technology tool in companies is also another way of, so I guess it's another way of trying to keep the information, within the organization safe and secure, not letting it get into the wrong hands. So not letting this information get in the wrong hands, but we also know that there are pros and cons, of any technological, I guess I would say, device or tool that a company uses to try to stop, information from leaking out. Hackers infiltrating the system, hackers infiltrating the system, getting a hold of your employees' personal information, your customers' information, your overall business information. So in other words, the blockchain is a secure database. So it's a database that, they're taking measures to keep, when information comes in from these transactions that are being made, uh, information coming from this database, then they want to be able to keep this information safe and secure. So blockchain is a secure database shared across a network of participants where up-to-date information is available to all the participants at the same time. So I'm about to move on to the next one. So in other words, the blockchain technology is a technology that enables the secure sharing of information. So when I think about it, it said it's the technology that enables the secure sharing of information. So when you think about that, you also think about the cloud computing. So you have the blockchain technology, you have cloud computing. So the blockchain technology enables a secure sharing of information. And also, when you think about cloud computing, that's also, you would think about that also as sharing information, storing information. You have a server. We talked about the server computer. We talked about the client computer in one of my courses at Australia University. So the client computer accesses the server computer. That's where you get your information from, the server computer. So you definitely don't want anybody that's not affiliated, I guess I would say, to that particular company to be able to infiltrate that server computer, obtaining information that's pertinent and vital to that organization. So let me move on to what's the next one? Machine learning. So let me move on to machine learning. So I did do a video on artificial intelligence. Uh, and so machine learning and artificial intelligence work hand in hand. So let me go with, let's talk a little bit about machine learning and then artificial intelligence. And then I think that would be it. Yes. So machine learning, artificial intelligence. Let me see. Nope. Let me see. Let me find a great article. Let me find a great article on said what is machine learning. Let me go in here. So I looked at this article yesterday. What is machine learning? And the definition, types, and examples. Machine learning is a common type of artificial intelligence. So when I talk about, when we talk about artificial intelligence, we're talking about basically the computer systems. These intelligent, well, they're being trained to to become intelligent machines. What? Yes. So artificial intelligence. So they're artificial. I guess they call it artificial intelligence because they are not real people. They are just these computer systems that are being trained to think like a human, act like a human. I don't know if they can act like a human, but make decisions like a human. You know, like humans. We have senses. We have senses that are natural. We have our hearing, our sight, our feeling, and our touch. So we have those natural senses. But when you're thinking about, when you think about trying to train a computer system, training them how to think like a human, act like a human, make decisions like a human. Like we have say for instance, we have a scenario or we have a problem, we have something that we want to deal with. You know, what what solution would a human come up with, as opposed to one of these artificial intelligent machines where they think, where they come up with the same outcome that a human would come up with for that same particular problem. So I guess that's what they're trying to do. So let me read a little bit more. Machine learning is a common type of artificial intelligence. Learn more about this exciting technology, how it works, and powering the major types powering the services and applications we rely on every day. So machine learning is a subfield of artificial intelligence. So machine learning. So in other words, when I look at machine learning, I guess when you look at the word, it is. I mean, to me, this speaks to me as though it is basically saying, it might not be basic, but it's saying to me when I look at those two words, machine learning, uh, it's basically a computer system that is learning how to do some of the things that the humans do. In other words, you're working on a job, you could be the owner of a company. And so, what if you have some artificial intelligent machine that you are training, you are teaching, you're basically, yeah, not basically, but you are implementing this machine learning scenario, and you want to help these machines, these artificial intelligent machines, these computers, you want to help them learn some of the same things that humans usually do. On the job, say, look, I'm gonna cut this assignment out for these people over here, for those people over there. I'm gonna cut their assignment out, and I want to train these artificial intelligent machines to do that job that they was supposed to be doing that they usually do, that those humans do. But let me finish. So, machine learning is a subfield of artificial intelligence that uses algorithms trained on data sets to create models that enable machines to perform tasks that would otherwise only be possible for humans. What? That's what I just said. Such as categorizing images, analyzing data, or predicting price fluctuations. Today, machine learning is one of the most common forms of artificial intelligence and often powers many of the digital goods and services we use every day. What? Really? I like to see this. I would like to actually, really, I would like to see it. I would like to go in somebody's company and actually see these artificial intelligent machines in action. I would love to see it. What? Yes. In this article, you'll learn more about machine learning, about what machine learning is, including how it works, different types of it, and how it's actually used in the real world. We'll take a look at the benefits and dangers that machine learning poses. And in the end, you'll find some cost-effective, flexible courses that can help you learn even more about machine learning. So I think there's nothing wrong with learning all you can learn. Let me hurry up because I'm already over an hour. So when I get to talking, when it comes to business, technology, and bringing in that information, my major was information. No, oh no. What? So in common usage, the terms machine learning and artificial intelligence are often used interchangeably. Did I read this? It says both of the terms are meaningfully distinct. While AI refers to the general attempt to create machines. So AI refers to the general attempt to create machines capable of human-like cognitive abilities. Machine learning specifically refers to the use of algorithms and data sets to do so. So, I need to write that down. What? I need to write that down for me. I said, it says, it's a good article right here, though. It says artificial intelligence. It refers to the general attempt to create, that's what I was saying, create machines capable, so excuse me, y'all, but I'm writing this down, human like. So basically, assignments that humans usually do. So in other words, can you train these machines to think like humans, making these cognitive decisions, I guess? Attempt to create machines capable of human-like cognitive abilities. And then machine learning specifically refers to the use of algorithms and data sets to do so. So let me read on. Let me get a little bit. I got me some just a little liquid water. Examples and use cases. Machine learning is typically the most mainstream type of AI technology. Artificial intelligence technology in use around the world today. So machine learning is typically the most mainstream type of artificial intelligence technology around the world today. So I assume all companies are probably getting involved with this. AI, artificial intelligence, technology. Some of the most common examples of machine learning that you may have interacted with your work, you may have interacted with in your day-to-day life include. So we may be interacting with this artificial intelligence, machine learning, that we may have already been interacting with these two different technologies without even knowing it. Recommendation engines that suggest products, songs, or television shows for you. So, like when I go to Amazon, yeah, they do recommend. Cause I know Amazon, yeah, I know they do use this AI technology, machine learning, artificial intelligence technology. Cause they always, when you shop on Amazon.com, even on Wish.com. So Wish, they are out of the country, China based. So recommendation engines that suggest products, songs, they do suggest. So Amazon, once you order something, then you go back on your web page or your Amazon page, and they say, well, we have recommendations for you. So a lot of companies do that. So that's part of artificial intelligence and machine learning. So I had to do this research to learn more about it. It says so recommendation engines that suggest. So they are recommendation engines. They suggest products, songs, or television shows to you, such as those found on Amazon, Spotify, or Netflix. So I haven't been on the Netflix website recently. So I used to subscribe to Netflix, but I don't anymore. Speech recognition software that allows you to convert voice memos into text. So all of these examples of artificial intelligence, the artificial intelligence technology, machine learning, speech recognition. So we have the recommendation engines that suggest products for you. We have the speech recognition software that allows you to convert voice memos into text. We have a bank's fraud detection services, automatically flag suspicious transactions. We also have the self-driving cars. What? What's that? What's that? Tesla. I think it's a Tesla company. They self-driving. Wait a minute, do they? No, that's wrong. They have the electric cars. The Tesla has the electric cars. Uber has the self-driving car. I had to catch myself. What? So self-driving cars and driver assistance features such as blind spot detection and automatic stopping improve overall vehicle safety. So this is a long article, but I'm not going to read all of it. How does machine learning work? Machine learning is both simple and complex. At its core, the method simply uses algorithms, essentially lists of rules, adjusted and refined using past data sets to make predictions and categorizations when confronted with new data. So they make predictions when they're confronted with new data. For example, a machine learning algorithm may be trained on a data set consisting of thousands of images, flowers that are labeled with each of their different flower types so that it can then correctly identify a flower in a new photograph based on the differentiating characteristics it learned from other pictures. What? To ensure such algorithms work effectively, however, they must typically be refined many times until they accumulate. What? Yeah, it's all good. What? So it says it must be refined many times until they accumulate what? A comprehensive list of instructions that allow them to function correctly. Algorithms that have been trained sufficiently eventually become machine learning models, which are essentially algorithms that have been trained to perform specific tasks like sorting images, predicting housing prices, or making chess moves. In some cases, algorithms are layered on top of each other to create complex networks that allow them to do increasingly complex, nuanced tasks like generating text and powering chat bots via a method known as deep learning. So I'm not going to read all of this. So they have machine learning, then they have deep learning. Machine learning refers to the general use of algorithms and data to create autonomous or semi-autonomous machines. Deep learning, meanwhile, is a subset of machine learning. So we just learned something new. Deep learning is a subset. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning that layers algorithms into neural networks that somewhat resemble the human brain so that machines can perform increasingly complex tasks. So we have different types of machine learning. We have supervised machine learning. We have the unsupervised machine learning, semi-supervised machine learning, and we have the reinforcement learning. So just to go into this real quick, supervised machine learning, in the supervised machine learning, algorithms are trained on labeled data. They label data sets that include tags describing each piece of data. In other words, the algorithms are fed data that includes an answer, key describing how the data should be interpreted. For example, an algorithm may be fed images of flowers that include tags for each flower type, so that it will be able to identify the flower better again when fed a new photograph. So then we have the unsupervised machine learning. It uses unlabeled data sets to train algorithms. In this process, the algorithm is fed data that doesn't include tags, which requires it to uncover patterns on its own without any outside guidance. Right, so unsupervised. For instance, an algorithm may be fed a large amount of unlabeled user data code, CULLED. Never heard of that word. CULLED. User data cooled, I guess that's what it is, from a social media site in order to identify behavioral trends on the platform. I don't know if they should have put pulled. I don't know if that was pulled from a social media site. So, for instance, an algorithm may be fed a large amount of unlabeled user data. So it's unsupervised. You feed the algorithm a large amount of unlabeled user data from social media in order to identify behavioral trends on the platform. Then we have the semi-supervised machine learning. Semi-supervised machine learning uses both unlabeled and labeled data sets to train algorithms. So in this in these different types of machine learning tools, I guess, you basically are dealing with these algorithms, training these algorithms, training them to work a certain way to come up with a certain certain item, a certain a certain I guess I would say a certain thing based on what you put in. So now semi-supervised machine learning uses both unlabeled and labeled data sets to train algorithms. So based on the data sets that you put in, labeled and unlabeled, that is the semi-supervised machine learning. It says generally during semi-supervised machine learning, algorithms are first fed a small amount of labeled data to help direct their development, and then fed much larger quantities of unlabeled data to complete the model. Then we have the reinforcement learning, uses trial and error to train algorithms and create models. During the training process, algorithms operate in specific environments and then are provided with feedback following each outcome. Much like how a child learns, the algorithm slowly begins to acquire an understanding uh, of its environment. But that's all right though. It's It's all right. Yes. When you stumble over your words, it's okay. You know, they always say when you make a mistake, keep going. It says, much like how a child learns, the algorithm slowly begins to acquire an understanding of its environment and begins to optimize actions to achieve particular outcomes. For instance, an algorithm may be optimized by playing successive games of chess, which allow it to learn from its past success and failures playing each game. So this is the end of the article, Machine Learning Benefits and Dangers. Machine learning is already transforming much of our world for the better. What? Yes, today the method is used to construct models capable of identifying cancer growth in medical scans, detecting fraudulent transactions, like I was saying. It's all about the security. When it comes to this artificial intelligence, these artificial intelligent machines, they have, you still have to deal with security. Machine learning, artificial intelligence, and you're talking about this blockchain technology, cloud computing. So when you look at all those technological terms, when I look at all these technological terms, it's all one premise in mind. Well, not one, but one of the main focuses of these. I guess why they created these. Whoever came up with these terms or these technology tools, they were thinking about security across a computer network. We need security. We have to protect our information. We don't want our personal information out there to anybody. You doing business with a company, you're trusting in this company, you're like, I want to make sure my information is safe and secure. That's why now, they've been started it where, they only ask you for the last four digits of your social security number. When you're making a transaction, with some certain company. I know I was talking to this gentleman one time that worked for this bank, and he was talking to me about, trying to get a house, So he needed some information from me. And so he asked me for my social security number. So he said, hey, yeah, social security number, your name, and, this and that. So he wanted the whole social security number. I said, nah. I was always told that you don't give out your whole social security number. So I don't care how many houses you gonna help me get, but I didn't give it to him. So he went on. But nah, you need my whole social security number, and especially that was over the phone. So but machine learning is already transforming much of our world for the better. What? Yes, machine learning, artificial intelligence, blockchain. So cloud computing. So I just wanted to touch base on those terms today on my video. So that is, I think, all for that. Was it the last one? Yeah, I think those were the last two: machine learning, artificial intelligence. So I'm gonna close out this video because it's already an hour and 18 minutes. So let me see if I can do one last thing before I close out. I want to find out what companies. Hold up. Let's see if they give me some information. What companies use Let me see if I can find out what companies use artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence companies, the latest results. And then I'm going to close this video out. Let me see. AI mobile app, no. 3 stocks, let me see. We have the artificial intelligence, the role of artificial intelligence in the Bosch company's products. Artificial intelligence has become an integral part of the modern business landscape, revolutionizing industries across the globe. One such company that has embraced AI, the Bosch, BOSCH, that's one company. Okay, I don't see another article. So I'm just trying to find a quick little article. I know Amazon was one of the companies. Amazon, I had, and it said, in different industries, they're using it in different industries. Artificial intelligence company, let me see. Artificial intelligence companies. So I probably have to end up doing another video because I want to find out what companies use this blockchain technology. So I'm talking about blockchain, the blockchain technology, cloud computing, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. So I want to get deeper into it and look into some of these individual businesses and get their perspective and their take on these four technology devices, technology tools, I guess. Cloud computing, the blockchain technology, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. What? So let me see. Just trying to see real quick. Okay, here it is right here. Top companies using artificial intelligence. We have Amazon, as I said, Microsoft, OpenAI, IBM, Google, company called Salesforce, NVIDIA, Apple Computers, Facebook. So all these are using and I want to find out how this is good, right? It's a whole lot of them. All these companies use artificial intelligence to train they train these artificial intelligent machines to do a lot of these jobs. So I am assuming that they cut out some of the jobs for some of their employees based on this artificial intelligence technology. So we have Amazon, Microsoft, Meta Platforms, Alphabet Incorporated, Clarify, Alibaba. So Alibaba, I am on their website on a daily basis. So Alibaba, another company called SoundHound, Intel. Let me go up here. We have, like I said, IBM, Google, Salesforce, Intel. So, the Intel Pentium dealing with the computers. Another company called the Baidu, Darktrace, Cognitive Scale Incorporated, Tesla. I don't know why I keep saying Tesla. Tesla, right? Tesla with those electric cars. Who would have thought that someone would come up with some electric cars? Because, back in the day, all we can think about is just driving a regular car. And here they come with these electric cars. What? NVIDIA, Apple, right? Yep, definitely. And Apple also uses the cloud computing as well. We have Facebook, we have Data Robot Incorporated, DeepMind, SenseTime, Siemens, AlphaSense. So I'm going to get into these personal companies and probably on my next video. Yeah, in my next video, I want to dig deep into these personal companies and see, exactly how do they use this how are they implementing artificial intelligence within their business? Artificial intelligence, machine learning, and I want to get into the cloud computing, and the blockchain. So the terms are good. But like my teacher always said, you can learn the terms, but you want to know how are these terms used? How are the terms used? It's one thing to learn the definition of cloud computing, but you want to implement it. You want to be able to implement it. You want to be able to see what companies are doing with this cloud computing tool. You know, cloud computing, the blockchain technology, machine learning, artificial intelligence. So these are the companies right here. So what I'll do, I'll dig deeper in probably on my, well, I don't know if it's going to be my next video, but it may be my next video. But so I want to say thanks for joining me today. I'm at 1 hour and 25 minutes. Thanks for joining me today. Glad to see you. Glad you could be here. Glad you could join me. But yeah. So, remember, do your research, and learning is a never ending process. Do your research, So if you want to learn more about, these terms I just talked about today, cloud computing, blockchain technology, machine learning, and artificial intelligence, what you want to learn more about those, you can always do a little more research. Well, yeah, so I don't know why. Sometimes I like to act like, oh, no, but, but yes, these terms are so important. So just trying to build content for my channel, positive content, content that can enlighten you, empower you, motivate you, inspire you. Start your channel. Some people have it's just so many things on these, on these YouTube streets. I guess I would say so many different types of content. We have law content. Some people just giving information on law. I do business, so some people doing gossip. Some people, whatever you want to build your channel on, just be positive. Put out positive information. Put out great content. There's a lot of good content. A lot of great content on YouTube. So I watch so many. I watch The Lead Attorney. I watch let's see, what's that? King Payne, Sean Davy Way, and the other gentleman. I watch him too. AT2. I watch. I watch all of them, but so sometimes I just sit back and watch YouTube all day. What? What is wrong with? You have the opportunity, and you can set your channel up how you want it. You can have your cameras, your ring lights. So I have microphones, ring lights, desktop computer. Where I have one desktop computer, one laptop, a couple cell phones. So I do want to enhance my channel, broaden my channel with different things. I want to get some more microphones. I want the microphones that I can set on the table, because I said, you want your channel to look professional. So when you're giving out this professional information, why not have a professional looking channel? What? Dress professionally, have a professional looking channel. But when you're just starting out, sometimes you might not have. Well, my mouth is getting so dry. Let me get some juice. Mm. Mm. But I've been talking for over an hour. What? But I just feel that this, being able to create a YouTube channel is just, it is so, it's so beautiful, so inspirational, so enlightening, so empowering. It's not like you can go out and, travel to Hollywood and they gonna let you open up a channel, your own channel. You look at different channels, different shows that I used to look at, like the Wendy Williams show. I know the Sherry Shepherd show. Sherry Shepherd show. She has her show, and then we have, I used to look at the Wendy Williams show. The thing is, a whole lot of shows that I watch. I don't know, so many shows. I can't even think of them right now, but or in Living Color, a whole lot of different ones. Living Color, a whole lot of them. But Jamie Foxx show, we have the so many. But when I think about those shows, You can create whatever you want. You can, you know, you have the opportunity with your YouTube channel to create whatever type of channel you want, long as you're not on there, you know, cussing and putting out negative content, you know. So put out positive content, enlightening content, content that people can learn from. What? Yes. Content that people can learn from. So I have about 4 channels right here on YouTube, and I'm gonna slowly build my channel. So sometimes it's not all about money, but sometimes, you know, we all need money to pay bills. But basically my thing is now just first of all concentrate on putting out that good content, and all the other things will fall in line later. Your subscribers will come later, your viewing hours, but first of all concentrate on, that's what I tell myself. First of all, concentrate on putting out good content, educational content, enlightening content, content that will empower somebody, inspire somebody to start their channel. Not only that, inspire somebody to go to college, take a few courses. I spent 6 years at Australia University, and I feel good about the education that I got at Strayer University. So I don't know. When I look at my life now, and I look at my life and I think and I say, well, if I didn't spend that time at Strayer University, what type of person would I be? What type of person would I be if I didn't spend that time in college? So, like I said, in my opinion, uh, college opens doors for you in a whole lot of ways. So I don't just think of college education as just, oh, I want to get a job for a big multi-million-dollar company. That is a goal, but a lot of times it don't turn out that way all the time. But at least you have education, and you can education opens doors. Education might open the door. It might not open the door to that big corporation or that big organization, but education may open another door that could benefit you in your life. So that's my opinion of that. So I feel that, I don't want to say I feel. My teacher always said, never say I feel. What? My teacher said, what? never, never say I feel. Always be sure about what you're going to say. So I'm going to say that again. When it comes to learning, when it comes to getting a college education, a college degree, everybody's not, I won't say it that way, but I'm saying everybody. A lot of people might not like, some people don't want to go to college. Some people might not like college. Some people, to each his own, they would say, but so my teacher always said, don't say I feel, don't never say I feel, just say what you mean. Well, I feel this and I feel that, especially when you're writing the paper, and you're writing a paragraph, you're writing a report or whatever. My teacher would always say, no, don't say I feel, just say what you mean. Say what you mean. What? It's all good. Say what you mean. Don't be like, I feel this and I feel that. No, say what you mean. Nobody wants to hear, oh, I feel that this happened this way. I feel it. No, don't say that. Just say what you mean. So, getting a college education, if you get an associate degree, you get a bachelor's, you get a master's, whatever you want, I think it gives you a better outlook on life, outlook on the world. Excuse me, I guess I would say it's a beautiful learning experience when you go to college. You meet new people. You meet a lot of people. You meet different people. You meet people from different cultures. Just so much that you can learn in college. I met people from when I was down Australia University. I met people from Nigeria, Africa, Ghana. I met people from Spain. Different people. I met a lot of people from different cultures. You learn. You learn different things from different people that are from different cultures. You learn. It's a great learning experience. So it's not just to say, oh, I want to go to college, I want to get this big time corporate job. Because sometimes it don't work out that way. Nothing wrong with starting your own business. So, you have many options. So that's why I say when you go to college, you get that degree, it gives you a different outlook on the world, outlook for life or your life. It gives you opportunities to do this and do that. So it's that. So don't just think that it's well, I go to college. I just want to, because people approach me with that. Oh yeah, you got a college degree, but you don't have no big time job. You ain't working for the big time corporation. You got a college degree. A lot of times, those type of attitudes come from people that don't have a degree. You do what you want. You if you didn't want yours, that's your business. I wanted mine, so I went and got it. I went and got my degree is sitting right here in my living room where I can look at it every day and be proud of the time I spent there. Spread University, 6 years. Yeah. So I love my professors. They were very good. Down Spread University, all my professors were so, they're smart. I mean, they were just, very well, I mean, I guess I would say knowledgeable. They were knowledgeable about the subjects that they presented to the class, at the time I was down there. But so that's what I'm saying, it's my opinion, so, I know I've had also people that, I was talking to them, and a few of them, one of them said, well, I don't want to go to college because I don't want to, I don't think I'm going to be able to get a good job. I don't think I'm gonna be able to have a good career outcome from going to college. I don't. So she actually said that I don't want to go. She said she didn't want to go to college because she didn't think she was gonna get a good job or have a good career from her college education. I said no, but I said don't think about it like that. Don't think about it like that. And then sometimes people have sometimes I mean what I want to say sometimes, but I would say some people have built multi-million dollar companies and don't even have a college degree. But it's not saying that it's not saying that it's I mean to me it's necessary because it's a certain percentage of those that may have happened to. So you can't just say, well, I don't want to get no degree because I mean, some people made it. Some people made it without getting a degree. Some people running multi-million dollar companies without getting a degree. But I mean, sometimes that don't work out that way either. That doesn't work out for everybody. See, because if that was the case, we all would be running multi-million dollar, multi-million dollar companies. But yes, if that was the case, that would have happened. But let me close out now because I don't want to keep. It's getting late over here. What time is it now? It's 8:43 United States time. So I was talking so long. Let me drink a little bit of this liquid. Mm. So I had some water, and now I have some berry juice. Mm. But I want to say thanks for joining me. Glad to see you. What? Glad you could be here. Glad you could join me. And I hope to see you on my next video. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, comment, give me some ideas of some topics that you might want to hear about. I don't mind doing research. So like I said, my niche is strictly business related. So I mean, if it's business, accounting, law. So I do have another channel called Legal Reviews. So I have to, build up my content on that channel as well. But I'm just taking my time. It's just something I love to do. So without thinking about the money that I want to make, this or that, the main thing I need to do is just build my content, create my content. And also, while I am creating my content, I'm learning as well. I just learned more about this blockchain technology. Cloud computing. I mean, I knew about cloud computing, but this blockchain technology, artificial intelligence, I learned a little more from the research, artificial intelligence, machine learning. So, and then I want to come up with more technology terms, yes, that I want to bring to my my channel. But let me close out because my voice is getting. It's just like when somebody is singing, a singer, and they do so many songs, and they hit the high note, and the next thing you know, what? And the next thing you know, their voice start, rolling down. They're like, look, I can't hit no more of these high notes tonight. I'm gonna have to see y'all on the what? I'm gonna have to see y'all on the next concert. What? So thanks for joining me, y'all. Hope to see you on my next video. Yes. So I hope to see you on my next video. And so remember, business content, accounting, law, business information system. What? So hope you all have a good night and so Brainstorm TV. What? Brainstorm TV production.